It's Taste Pink and I'm back with the highly requested braidless crochet tutorial, and though this style was a bit challenging, a lot challenging, this is one of my favorite styles to date. Definitely keep on watching because it's about to go down. In case you're new to my channel, I have type 4C natural hair and it's super thick, so I wanted to use a blow dryer to stretch my hair. So unlucky for me, this style requires a lot of parting. I don't know what I was thinking, but I managed to create a part spanning from ear to ear, and I was able to divide the back portion into two halves. For both sections, you want to practice making rectangular shapes. So I use my rat tail to really kind of get the shape on par. The smaller the better, honestly, but if you want to move through this, make larger sections. And I'm using beeswax and pomade by Evan New York. These two products together work so perfectly on 4C natural hair. There's a hold that it provides and it creates a nice natural looking sheen. And I know you guys may be worried, like, oh, she's using rubber bands. If you are concerned about using rubber bands, you can use the elastic bands, or you can just place all of your rubber bands that you're going to be using into oil so that they're not dry and run the risk of breaking or damaging your natural hair. And as a tip, I highly recommend that you guys clip away the ends of other sections because they will get tangled into each other. It happened to me quite often. And as you guys can see, the video on the left, these sections are not even, so I had to go back in and redo them. I was super dedicated. I did not want any help. I wanted to do it all on my own, so that's why it took me like a day to do all of this. Now I'm going in with my Lula's hair icing, which is a moisturizing sealant, and focusing that on the ends. And as I move up the length of the hair, I'm using the Murray's molding paste, and this is life. And if you guys are not familiar with my oil moisturizing mixture, you definitely need to check out the description box. I'll detail everything, but it has glycerin, aloe vera gel, castor oil, because you know the temperatures are dropping where I am. Once I work that into the hair, I'm going to twist the hair down to the ends. I like to allow my hair to set prior to styling it. I notice a huge difference. The hair is a lot softer. And with braidless crochet, you do not want to work on hair that is not fully detangled. So again, I'm using my Lula's hair icing. I'm going to warm this into my hands and then work it into my hair. Then I'm following up with the Murray's molding paste and then using that oil to condition the scalp. Don't forget about the scalp. The scalp needs love, especially when the temperatures drop. I advise breaking the hair down into small sections so that you can detangle the ends. You can use your fingers or you can use a shampoo comb. I prefer a shampoo comb when my hair is blow dried. Emphasis on blow dried. And so again, I'm going to let this set for about 15 minutes. And once I'm ready to go, I am going to be applying products in a strategic way because they yield the best results for my hair. So I apply the Murray's 100% Australian beeswax. I'm using the black beeswax, and then I'm going to layer in the Evan New York 48-hour edge control, which functions as a pomade to give slight hold and sheen. Using these two products together is perfect. I'm talking about I don't need to apply gel throughout the week if you are active. However, you may have to apply a little bit every other day. You definitely want to use a brush to distribute the product through the hair. You want hold throughout this section, not just on the perimeter hairline, especially if your hair is of a thicker texture. Now I want my ponytail sitting at the very top of my head, right in line with my ears, and use an ouchless scrunchie. You have the option of, laying your baby hairs. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to look crazy. So do whatever floats your boat. Again, twist the ends for now. You guys will see me wrap it around, but that's only temporary. So now for the section at the back, we are going to do like a flat twist, but not really, because we're not on the scalp, so it's a lot easier. I wanted to do something more intricate, but I was having so much trouble, so this was a great modification. Once you get all the way to the top, you want to use a rubber band to secure it in place, and don't secure the rubber band too tight. I just want to say that I know that my nape may look red. If you guys watch all of my videos, my nape area always gets red. I could just laugh and it'll turn red. I could get a chill and it'll turn red. So, you know, don't come for me in the comment section. It's all right. You have to know what tension is too much. Now I'm going to twist the ends of the hair and then collect it into the ponytail I created towards the front, and use an ouchless band to secure everything. In this tutorial, I'll be using Sensational's Curlfinity Pre-Looped Orange Rod Set Curls in the color number 2, 99J, and Burgundy. And these are all made with Toyokalon fibers, which lends to the very realistic look, very natural feel and texture. These have a pre-loop shape, so they are very defined in the area where you attach it to the latch hook. The curls are super bouncy. I love the diameter. I'm going in and adding about 13 of the curls in the color number 2. So I'm very strategic because this kind of has to match my natural hair color, because this is going to act as my bun. You guys can see the curls are very, very neat. They look really good, better than a perm rod that I could do. But now I'm just going in to piece apart the curls, separate them. I say 2 to 3 times at most, but again, if you use fewer curls, you can separate them more. If you use more curls, you know, separate them less, because this will create more volume and more frizz. You know, I call it friendly frizz. But I'm just going to take the section and pull it downward, and then I'm going to wrap a rubber band around the very ends and then pull it up towards the front, tuck it under itself, and pin it in place to create a bun. Now this is a look right here, sis. Look number 1. You guys know I love to give you that 2-in-1. That's a look right there, but I'm going to take it a step further, and I'm going to be crocheting the color 99J, and I used approximately 15 of these curls. I'm only knotting the hair 2 times. I know the biggest concern with braidless crochet is that the knots may move around, so I'm going to show you guys a trick a little later on. Now I am going to crochet in the color Burgundy, and this is such a gorgeous color. Do you guys see how I did that gradient from the color number 2 to the color 99J to bam, bold and burgundy? I love this color combination. And if you are someone who doesn't like to be as bold with your color choices, use fewer pieces of the burgundy. But me, I like to make a statement, so I'm going all in. I used practically all 20 curls because I love it. I love the bold color. Now you could rock out like this and keep your curls very tight if you want maximum curl definition, minimal frizz. But for me, you know, we take it up top. Okay, I'm going to separate the curls, and watch how I am maneuvering the curls around my finger to make sure that I get those stray hairs back in line. That's very important. Now I basically want to double the volume, and then I'm going to begin trimming the hair. You guys know I typically try to go for an inverted triangle or a circle. I want it to be very wide around the perimeter and taper towards the center of my head, as I want the focal point to stay around the area of my eyes. And then bobby pin the sides. You want to be very strategic, because this will give you that height and it will keep your curls in place. I used about 4 bobby pins, nothing too excessive, very strategic with this. Do the final touches. Now you're like, Pink, we gotta go to bed. What are we doing? I cannot risk messing up my hair. Get a hairnet. I tell you guys all the time, get a hairnet, sis. This will keep your curls close together and keep maximum curl definition. It's getting cooler outside. You have gel, pomade, beeswax on your edges. Use aloe vera gel to condition the edges and to soften the hold while you go to sleep, okay? Perfect tip. Use your satin scarf, wrap your edges. You can take the scarf further up the back of the head if you choose. You can stop here, but me, I like to wear my E-bonnet by Ebony Curls. This is everything. It feels like just pure satin. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you are feeling this style, definitely give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, join the family if you haven't. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you on your way to try this? And a special thank you to Toyo Kalam for collaborating with me. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.